see, 'cause I think I do want you next to me.
Hey guys, so for today's tutorial, I am working again with a deck of Scarlet. You guys know I love them if you're not new to my channel, but if you are, I'll give you the rundown. So Deck of Scarlet is a makeup subscription service where every 2 months you get a new makeup palette with all of the products you need for a full face of makeup, and it costs less than one product that you'd normally get at Sephora, just $29.95 every other month, and that does include shipping if you're in the USA, but they do ship to Canada and the UK as well. And you can cancel at any time or skip the palette if it is not to your liking. This month's palette comes with 3 eyeshadows, a blush, a highlighter, 2 lip colors, an eyeliner, and a lip liner. And I also have a special link for you guys so you can get 30% off this edition of the palette in my description box if you're interested. The coolest part, I think, about Deck of Scarlet is that every palette is in collab with a top YouTuber, and this palette's artist-in-chief is Roxette. I'm obsessed with her. Comment below if you know her. I've been following her for the longest time. She's stunning. I love her makeup tutorials. I love her recommendations. I love her fashion videos. I love her Instagram. So I'll link her down below for you guys. She calls everyone rock stars, and I feel like I am one. Thank you so much. Some of the previous YouTubers they've collabed with is Sandra Deluxe, Melly Sanchez, and my favorite, Babs Beauty. Love her, bestie. And if you wanted to purchase any of the previous palettes, you can now get them on the Deck of Scarlet's online shop. They're just $44.95 instead of the $29.95 price that you get when you're a member. You know what I mean? So definitely sign up, check them out, and let's get into the tutorial. Alright guys, so we're going to start out with the Becca First Light Priming Filter. I love this one for every day. It's really brightening and moisturizing. Just applying this all over my face with my hands. And now I'm going in with the new Lancome Skin Feels Good skin tint. This is so good, you guys. I'm really liking this. It's like a light to medium coverage, but it does a really good job still of making your skin look like super dewy skin while minimizing imperfections, yet not putting a big cakey layer on. I don't know, I love it. And now I'm going in with the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Concealer just under the eyes. This doesn't have a ton of coverage, so if you have, you know, a lot of discoloration under the eyes, I don't think this is going to work for you, but it's nice and brightening and light, and I feel like I don't need to set it under my eyes because it does end up being such a thin layer. So if you're not wanting to use a ton of powder on your face, if it's the summertime and you just want to look like dewy and fresh, this is a good thing to try. Plus it's drugstore, so it's affordable, you know what I mean? You're not losing out much. And this is the Peri Para Nose Up Highlighter. I got this at, I don't know, I can't remember what the name of the store is, but it's a new makeup store by me that has tons of new K-beauty stuff. So this is really cool, and it's a really kind of wet looking highlighter, not super metallic or anything like that. I'm a really big fan of this, but just keep that in mind. If you like a super intense highlight, this might not be for you. And now I'm going in with the Giorgio Armani Maestro Liquid Bronzer. I'm really liking this lately. I saw a bridal makeup tutorial where the makeup artist used this on her bride, and it was stunning. So I'm trying to practice with it and kind of perfect it because my wedding's in August, so I want to get my skills down, you know what I mean? I'm never the best when I'm filming, which is like when I should be on my A game, but anyway, that's a story for another day. And now I'm going in with the blush from the Deck of Scarlet palette. I love the shade. It's super pretty and fresh and feminine. Just applying this to the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm going in to the highlighter Rockstar. Just kind of wanted to test this out and play with it a little bit. It's a really pretty golden shade. it might be a tiny bit too dark if you're very, very, very fair, but for me it was nice because it kind of worked perfectly for my skin tone. It wasn't any brighter, if you know what I mean. Now I'm going in with the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray just to kind of set my face before we move on to brows and eyes. I'm using the Benefit Ka-Brow Brow Gel. I really, really like this stuff. My only complaint is that I feel like it's a tad bit dry, so I kind of have to work with it for a second before I start applying it to my brow. So if I had to choose a favorite, I would choose the Anastasia Dip Brow if you're into a gel. But even so, I still use this one every time, so I don't know what I'm saying. Now I'm going in with the Benefit Browsings Brow Powder. I'm just kind of almost setting my brow. There's lots of gaps where I have zero hair because I have very overplucked brows, excuse me, so I'm just going over those areas. Now I'm going in with Starry Eyed, which is a really kind of neutral to warm brown. I'm throwing this into my crease to create a little bit of dimension. I just want this top of my lid to look like a wash of color, not choppy or super defined, no cut crease or anything like I normally do. So that's what I'm doing here to start out the look. And then I'm going into this really pretty warm chocolate brown called Bronzed, and I'm just throwing this into my crease and outer corner as well, making sure to kind of blend everything and smoke everything out. And now I'm taking the highlighter shade again, just using a flat shader brush and just kind of pressing this on to like the inner third to half of my lid, starting at the inner corner and kind of fading it out towards the outer corner as you see here, just really lightly, nothing too intense. And then I'm also going to take a little detail brush and kind of place this golden shade on my inner corner just to add a little bit of brightness. And now I'm taking the Ardency In Modster True Blue Liner. It's been a while since I've used this thing and this is intense. I'm curious to try more of their colors, but I'm throwing this in my waterline and smoking out my lower lash line with it. And then I'm going over that with this beautiful turquoise blue shade Bora Bora from the palette, just kind of smoking out that lower lash line. In hindsight, I wish I would have done it a little bit more. Is that too much? Anyway, now I'm going in with the Maybelline Total Temptation Mascara. Love this. I use it all the time. So nice. And for my lips, I'm using the Becca Liptuitive Glow Gloss. This is a new product. It's so stunning, you guys. It kind of like warms up with your natural body temperature and creates like the perfect sheer pink. Obsessed with it. All right, you guys, so this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I am loving the dewy skin, and the pop of color on the lower lash line is a fave of mine for summer, for something a little different. Definitely check out Deck of Scarlet. I will leave all the links down below for you guys. Be sure to check out my channel and subscribe for more videos. I love you guys. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye.